All right, my name is Hunter Bergeron, and today I'm going to go over the case study for a Komatsu D65WX-15. So, as I said, the machine is a Komatsu D65WX-15. It's a crawler dozer. This specific one had 9,549 hours on it, and its serial number was 067074. And then this machine's stock number was K1923. The machine came into the shop due to a complaint that the blade raise function is too slow. Uh, the customer said that the lower tilt and angle functions all performed like they should and all felt like they were the right speed. Um, how the blade operates is pretty straightforward. Oil flows from the reservoir to the pump, from the pump to the control valve, and then depending on what function the operator is using, the control valve will send oil to that function. So the diagnostic procedure to figure out why the blade wasn't working as it should. First, main pressure was checked and found that it was within specification. Next, the LS pressure was measured, and it was also found that it was within specification. After those two were checked, pressure of next the pressure of the individual circuits themselves were checked. First, the blade down pressure was tested, and it was found that that was in specification. But when the blade up pressure was tested, the pressure tested below spec. Next, the blade up pilot pressure was measured, and that was found to be within specification. So aside from the normal blade raise pressure, all the other pressures were within specification, so that points towards an internal leak. So the next step was to remove the cab so that the control valve is exposed, and from there, the control valve is disassembled and all the parts that are taken off are inspected for damage and wear. So after disassembling the control valve and inspecting the components, a worn component was found. One of the plugs on the end of where the spool goes, one of those plugs had a smaller wear spot on it, and that ended up causing the spool to stick and not fully seal. The sticking spool would lead to a slow blade raise speed, but a normal blade down speed. You can see on the okay, there are two pictures of the plug here, and on the picture on the left shows the wear spot. You can see the red circle around it. The spool would stick right here, and it wouldn't be allowed to properly seal. To correct the issue, it's really simple. The only thing that had to be done was the old plug was tossed, and then a new plug was ordered and installed. After the new plug was installed with the cab still off, check it and verify that the complaint was fixed. And so after the new plug was installed, everything turned out to be fine, and the cab could be reinstalled, and the machine could start getting put back together. Here's just the work order that was created when the customer brought the machine in. And then these are the typed up memos that outline the steps taken to fix the specific problem that the machine came in. So first, verified the problem, pulled the machine into the shop, checked main pressure, found it was in spec, checked LS pressure, found it was in spec, checked pressure in circuits, found blade down pressure was in spec, while blade up pressure was below spec. Next, checked blade pilot up pressure, found it was in spec, pressures were within spec, which means there was an internal leak. Remove cap to expose control valve, disassembled control valve, found wear spot in the blade lift plug. Wear spot caused the spool to stick. Replaced plug, reassembled control valve, verified that the machine was fixed, reassembled machine, and the machine was shipped out. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.